Do you guys also have like a bajillion alarms on for the morning? Because like I just can't wake up, especially during the weekdays. I just sleep through my alarms even though I hear them. I wake up but like I'm still half asleep. I need to put like 10 alarms just to wake me fully up. I'm not even a deep sleeper. I'm actually a very light sleeper. It's just I sleep through all of my alarms, bro. I hate how it's harder to wake up during the weekdays than how it is on the weekends, because like I feel like even if you sleep early during the weekdays to wake up for school, you still can't get up, bro. No matter what time you go to sleep during the weekends or on a Friday, you will wake up early because like, I guess you just know you got nothing to do the next day. Please, brain, just fix this for me. Fix this misunderstanding.
Okay, so like when you hang up too soon and realize they were just saying goodbye, the dreaded call dropped moment always seemed to come at the worst time. Like you hang up thinking the conversation is over, but they were just getting to the good stuff. Like there's nothing quite like the guilt of cutting someone off mid-sentence. Accidentally hanging up on someone is the ultimate conversation killer vibe. What about you guys?
Are you guys ever just like chewing like the side of your mouth or something, like your cheek, or like, I don't know, your tongue, and then randomly, when you don't mean to, when you don't have the intention of doing it, you accidentally bite your tongue. I didn't even mean to bite my tongue. It hurts so bad. You have to be like, ugh! Like, I don't know. It just hurts so bad. And then I try again once the pain goes away to figure out, how did this accidentally happen? How? And then when you try to bite it again, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all because you're like, I don't know, you just like, you're doing it. You have the intention of doing it. But when you first did it, you had no intention and it was an accident, I guess. I guess that's the reason. Sorry for my random bursts of energy. I was angry a few minutes ago before making this video. Isn't it just so nice when you finally get home from 7 hours of suffering, 7 hours of doing 5 tests the night before you studied so hard for and got 6 hours of sleep because you were working so hard just to pass. And when you get home, you're exhausted, tired, dehydrated, everything. You just want to go sleep all day and just eat a whole feast of food. So you go straight to the fridge, and when you look in the fridge, there's food, but not the type of food you feel like eating that day. You force yourself to eat it, but you just can't. So you decide just to get some plain bread to live off of for the rest of your life.
Okay, so do you guys know post-conversation editing, where you rewrite your responses when imaginary arguments and convince yourself you are a better version of yourself? Like anyone else have a 3-week delayed wit? Let me know in the comment section below.
The lunch ladies will literally delete you from existence if you do not pick up a fruit from the school cafeteria, bro. They will not let you leave the lunch line until you grab at least 2 fruits, like oranges. I don't know why they do this. They're so aggressive. They're like, you better grab a food right now. Like, they're so aggressive. I never try to speak to any of the lunch ladies because they're the most aggressive people in the entire school. I don't think I've ever met a nice lunch lady in my life. They take it so personally if you don't get a fruit, bro.
Okay, so when you're arguing with someone and they actually follow the script that you had planned in your mind, like, oh my god, my overthinking worked. Okay, so ever have that awkward moment, like when you're just talking with your friend and suddenly they start talking to someone else, like, hello, I'm right here, you know, in the middle of the story. And now you're just standing there waiting, wondering if you should finish your sentence or just vanish into the background. Like, honestly, am I invisible? Or are they just that easily distracted? Like, classic. I'm here for comic relief friend moment. Oh my god. What about you guys? Okay, so sometimes I just want to share my problems with my friends, hoping they'll acknowledge I was right. Like, even if I made a mistake, you know? But instead of sympathy, I get logical solutions. Like, what the heck?
Like, I don't get teachers sometimes. When you and your friend are actually talking about school-related topics, like, is this assignment you're supposed to do? Or, like, how do you do this equation? The teacher will look at you and say, do you guys need something? Or give you that death stare teachers always give us. Then we get in trouble. Also, like, whenever you need help, the teachers are never actually useful. And you have to put on a smile and say you understand because you are too embarrassed to ask them what they actually mean. Like, why?
Okay, so I was preparing for my exam, so I was like, let's just play some music. It may help me preparing for my exam better. So I just played some K-pop music, and what happened was when I was like writing my exam, I was not recalling the concepts. It was like boom boom chick and dynamite. I was like, what the concept? Did it ever happen to you guys?
Sometimes I'm talking to like my friends or like my best friends, and mid conversation, we're just having a long conversation about random things. Anything we think about, it just comes out of our mouths, and we just start a conversation about it. In the middle of our conversation, the subject like just immediately changes somehow, some way. I have no clue how it just changes so quickly to so many different random things. And I always ask my friend about it, and they also ask me as well, because they're also wondering the same thing, but we both don't know. It just happens.
Okay, so we all been there, like, spinning around excited to share juicy gossip or silly jokes, only to realize the person behind you is a total stranger. Like, talk about awkward. Your face turns beet red and your brain screams, delete, delete, delete. Has this happened to you guys? Like, share your cringeworthy moments down in the comment section. Okay, so, like, when you're a guest, and you pretend you didn't see the food coming. Like, I did it several times. I'm like, oh, okay, I am watching the universe. I'm just pretending the food is not coming and I'm not hungry, but actually I am really hungry. So,
Are you guys ever just craving like an ice cream or popsicle? So you go to the freezer, and immediately when you open the freezer, 95% of the freezer is filled with frozen bread. And then the last 5% of the freezer is just raw meat that's waiting to be used.
The most humbling experience is tripping on your Crocs. I swear to God, every day. I love these shoes, okay? These shoes, they're comfortable. You can just slide them on before you get to... But the amount of times I've tripped, every day. I wear these, it's at least 5 times. It's like I have to watch every single step I take or else I will trip. Like whenever I'm walking in the hallway, like it's busy and I trip in front of a group of people, it's so, oh my God, it's the most humbling, I just cannot. I cannot. I love wearing these shoes, but I have to watch every single step I take or else I will embarrass myself.
So only me or my mom, my dad, they have so much like lore. They have so much lore that they haven't told our family about. Like, it's just so much. It's like more than 1,000 pages if it were to be in a book.
okay, so like when I'm meeting my friend who's like always late, so I arrive 30 minutes late to teach her a lesson. But you know what? I still get there before her. Like, what in the world? What about you guys? Okay, so do you guys know that feeling when someone knows your name but you don't know theirs? You're just like, oh my gosh, what to say? You're like, hi, and you're just trying to figure out somehow their name, and you're like, yeah, hello, but you don't know their name. So yeah, does this ever happen to you guys?